Hey, you got games on your phone?
Nah, but I got an Xbox. Yeah. Only got 2 games. Yeah. I play Mortal Kombat. I play as Johnny Cage. I got an Xbox. Yeah. Only got 2 games. Yeah. I play Mortal Kombat. Yeah. I play as Johnny Cage. Yeah, Johnny Cage. Hey, scratch that. So you play. Yeah.
Savage season. Yeah. It's Savage season. What? It's Savage season. It's Savage season. Yeah. It's Savage season. It's Savage season. It's Savage season. Gotta be going a little bit harder than anybody else who try to get up on the mic, though. Yeah. Man, it's that season again. We about to start it right, though. Yeah. But it's no need to pretend we ain't really gotta try, though. If you agree with envy like Geico, we shouldn't be listening to anybody that seems to be in a lower energy, talking a baritone, but we're gonna end it on a high note. Hitting on a nice throw, yeah. Okay. Because we the kings of this shit. Tell me why you trying to lie, ho? Resign tone with your eyes closed. Yeah. Cause you sleep in this bitch, but we feeling kinda light, whoa. What? Thinking again, these are the friends that I might really wanna leave with eventually, but this would have been particularly fascinating when I'm taking the into the reason the paper. In the heart of it is the season of lens, and now you're taking a couple of different ways so you can see the picture. Yeah. Your awakening is at stake, you're not gonna be for dinner. What? But I ain't worried about that shit cause I'm on veganism. Psych nigga, yeah, I eat the chicken. But I ain't really about that beef lot, nigga. I don't need swine either, but if I see my niggas struggling, you better believe I'm bringing every team I'm with so I can bring my niggas to the T.O.P. Guaranteed on me. Even if you're atheist, I put that shit on G.O.D. Cause the ASAPC. Keep it going till we OD. Yeah, we like PlayStation, but we prefer them Windows 6. Cause
I got an Xbox. Yeah. Only got 2 games. Yeah. I play Mortal Kombat. I play as Johnny Cage. I got an Xbox. Yeah. Only got 2 games. Yeah. I play Mortal Kombat. I play as Johnny Cage. Fatality. Pull out your heart and bleed. Break all your bones. Break this bitch over my knees. Fatality. Pull out your heart and bleed. Break all your bones. Pop your shit over my knees. Johnny, with that kick, knock you out, hey, bring it up good, knock you down, get me with that blade, knock you up, hey, so you with that punch, knock you down.
Hey, we turning this bitch already. We on some rock star shit to the motherfucking core, coming at your door. I used to love Thots, but I can't no more. Why? Because of my special guest today, a member of the Color 8 band, also Futuristics tour member, and whatever the fuck, and also winner of the competition, one of the top 5 in the competition for the pull-up challenge. Let's bring him out here, the creative, the visionary, the man who thought to call a number a color or whatever the fuck. Here it is, Cal the Thot Slayer.
What up? 8-Town, stay bound. Peace and
Hey, we in this bitch till the end of this bitch. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going in Arizona? I am so mad at Arizona during this corona shit. Cause y'all motherfuckers is out there chilling.
Oh, we chilling, but it's still hot out here. But that's why we chilling, is because I think the heat, because they said the heat fuck it up. So I think it's 120 out here. So it's melting the fuck out of coronavirus out here.
Nah, y'all just wild as hell out there. I see y'all just, it was like nothing was happening in Arizona. Literally, y'all gave 0 fucks. I don't know one person in Arizona who is actually social distancing. But shout out my bro. He did delay his wedding for
it. He did. They had shit locked down for a little bit.
like a week or two. But even they had to beg Arizona's mayor to do that shit out the gate. He was acting really weird about it. Am I correct?
People were pissed. They're pissed when he did it too. They're like, "Yo, our numbers are fine." Like,
Well, no, he was with it, and then I think he changed, and then he had to go back because he was getting too much flack for not shutting it down. But it didn't last long. Either way, y'all is out there making me like. I guess I'm in Atlanta, and so they're out there like that here too. They're moving a little bit more cautious than Arizona because I don't think I've seen one face mask on an Arizona.
they wearing them, but a lot of people ain't wearing them. So I haven't really been wearing them.
Yeah, and so okay, like you also work at iHeartRadio. Are they taking safety precautions up there? What's different about the way that they're operating up there?
Yeah, for like the whole like we were quarantined for like we had the stay at home thing for like 2 months or so, and all the hosts, the radio show hosts were working from home, so they were just remotely sending their signal to the station, and I'll come into the station and just make sure everything runs smoothly. So I'll be like the only one in the studio.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
so y'all, the essential worker shit is a myth because they sending his black ass up there, putting his life at risk for the host of the show. So that's funny as hell though, because I feel like even who they're trying to call essential workers, like my mom, even being like a doctor, no, in order to get to her, you got to go through so much screening and pre shit to even see her because she's an essential worker. While, like, if you work at fucking Walmart, good luck. I can walk right up to your ass and cough my whole way into the store.
Right. It don't matter. No
Yeah. Like, it's like for those people, why even social distance?
I know it's weird. It's weird how this whole thing is and how people are believing certain things and not believing certain things, even though it's all coming from the CDC. So it's like people are like, "Oh, you're supposed to wear a mask," but in the beginning they said the CDC said the masks don't work, and then now they said they work, and then CDC said, "Oh, it spreads on surfaces easy." Now they just let out an article saying the CDC saying, "Oh, it doesn't spread that easy on surface." So it's like, and then people are like, "Oh, don't go out. It's too early to go out," just because they say you can go out. I'm like, they're saying it's the CDC saying we can go out now. So do y'all want to believe them or not? It's like weird.
I mean, the most trustworthy piece of news is that little Trump. I know shit's about to get real when it says the president is going live on Facebook. That is my ultimate shit right there. I'm tuning in automatically. Twice, nigga, on double devices and my TV.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But it's tough, like to decide what to listen to because I just kind of don't want them to make this like a regular thing where they can just tell people laxly. Yeah, because niggas will be like, people need to be controlled, and it's really fucking weird how it's like, or in a need to feel safe, even deeper than that. And there's something about relinquishing control that makes you stay safe.
Yeah, for sure. By having people having a higher authority tell you certain things like, "Oh, if you do this, you'll be good. If you stay at home, you'll be good. If you wear a mask, you'll be good." It makes people feel better about it. And to me, it's like people getting mad for people going out right now. They're like, "Why are you going out? It's too early." And it's like, well, they said we can go out, so I'm gonna try it. If you're so scared of going out, stay at home. No one's telling you gotta go out. You stay at home. Let me test it out for you. I'll test it out. I'll be the first wave to see if it's safe or not. So it's like, I don't get why people are so. It's like,
shout out Laura. What's up? What's up? Collecting the comments. What's good, Russell? I gotta make them feel engaged, involved. And shout out to Dorian for wearing a mask in Arizona. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Shine bright. like a diamond out there. So you've been using the time kind of productively. You've been doing a lot of shit with your free time, a lot of these remixes. Tell us about what you've been doing with your time besides pressing buttons for true essential workers.
Yeah, I just been, doing covers or whatever at home, just like mainly just trying to get better. I just been trying to learn something new every day. So like either learn something new on the guitar or learn something new mentally. Like I've been trying to like learn Spanish. That hasn't been working good, but I've been trying and been doing stuff with the band. We signed a distribution deal, so it's gonna help us get more streams on playlisting and Spotify and all that.
For sure.
Yeah, so
That's
stuff
what's
like
up.
that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys, how long have you, the Color 8 band been together?
Like 4 years. Went by quick.
Wow. So I met you probably kind of earlier in the stages of the band, like 1 year in.
Yeah, like we started like 2016. So like, yeah, like, and yeah, I think when we was on tour, that was like we were banned for like 2 years, about 2 to 3 years.
I see. So now, Cal, I need some advice on thought slaying. Because I'm typically getting slayed by the thoughts. And it's not okay by any means the way that these thoughts just slay me. I need romantic advice. Or is it like sarcastic? Like what? Like explain this whole thought slayer thing. Because if you're a thought slayer, I am the opposite. I'm literally gonna change my musical name to Brandon Daz, the Slayed by Thoughts.
Man, so I make my own solo music stuff, and in 2016 and 17 I was doing it a lot, and I made a whole project. I made one project of like indie, chill, lo-fi instrumentals, and then I was like, like a year went by, and I was like, I want to make some ignorant rap stuff to just do it, just beats, mainly beats. So I made the beats. I made some few beats, and nobody wanted to rap on them. So I was like, all right, I'll rap on them. It's my beat, whatever. I'll rap on it. And the first thing I thought of was like I played the beat, and I was just like trying to improvise on it. And I was just like, "You a thought, bitch, sucking cock, bitch." And like I made a song called "Use a Thought," and I mainly just made it for fun, and I put it's on YouTube and shit. I should have. I didn't even think to show you that because I don't really promote it. It was just something I did for fun, and I made it for my friends.
Well, and guess what? I'm your fucking friend, buddy. So next time you bring me some shit, and it's about you. It ain't about the Color 8. It's about Cal and me. I brought you on to figure out how to reverse my narrative of getting slayed by the thoughts. And like this is about you. So whatever you want to bring to my platform,
I'll send you. I'm gonna send you the video.
Is it on YouTube? Because eventually I will pull that bitch up and play it. I can screen share, and I will pull it up eventually at this. But so you're telling me that you don't know how to slay any thoughts?
Well, you listen to the song. It is a whole rule book on how to identify a thought, how to protect yourself against a thought, and to yeah, pretty much it. Like it's
so
literally
basically I should have heard this song the day I was born, and I would have spared myself a lot of heartbreak.
It's all, and that's the thing. It's all through experience. The song, I'm literally talking about stuff that I went through. Like, there's a part in the song where I'm talking about chick asking for weed and shit, talking about, suck my dick for weed and shit like that. And it's like, no, like,
and that's real. That's real shit that you've gone through.
Yeah,
huh?
I've had a chick. Yeah, there's a part of the song where I talk about this chick smelling like, fucking McDonald's coffee and hot Cheetos and shit. And just like, It's just certain traits.
Let's get a little bit more in depth into that one. Is that when you were going to slay the thought that
No,
you smelled these things, or did you decide to not slay a thought?
that's the thing. If the chick, like, I was just talking to her like in public, and if a chick don't smell good, okay, maybe the first time you meet a chick and maybe she don't smell good, maybe she was having a bad day. But if she smelled bad the second, third, fourth time you meet her, she not taking care of herself, and you know, if she's not taking care of her well-being,
So
I don't
she
want to be.
consistently smelled like McDonald's coffee and Cheetos. This was a more than one time occasion, not just one unforgettable occasion.
Well, it just didn't. It just wasn't. It was just kind of a.
I'm trying to get. I need answers, Slay. I'm not coming here trying to be Slay. I'm the guy asking the questions here. I come to educate myself.
The song. It's just. I just made that shit for fun, and I just put all the experiences I had with dishonorable women and put it in the song. And after that, all my friends was just like, "Yo, you're the Thot Slayer," and I just kind of kept it. And when I was, I mainly used the name because before that, I was just going by Kel. And if you look me up, it was hard to find me because there was a bunch of like Indian dudes named Kel and other people named Kel. So you couldn't find me. So I was like, I need to make my name more.
Indian viewers and listeners, we love you.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need the full screen real quick. 1 second. Yo, if my guests say some crazy shit, this is live TV. It doesn't mean I agree or anything like that. This is my disclaimer. Yesterday's guest made me invent this disclaimer. But yeah, just so you guys know, any crazy shit the Cal the Thot Slayer says, I don't got nothing to do with.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Indian dudes. I'm just saying, every time you look me up, there's a lot of Indian dudes named Kel, and you just wouldn't find me. So,
well, go ahead. I'm listening.
So I was like, damn, I need something to make me stand out. So when you search me up, I'm the first motherfucker to pop up
with the Thot Slayer.
And
yeah, I see. So, so basically, the Heartbreak and Funky Women created the Thot Slayer.
Yeah, not even Heartbreak. Like everyone
and
like,
people disliking your beats.
Yeah, like people just didn't want to rap on them because they thought they were like weird or corny or whatever. But I just made them for fun, and I just wanted to do it to say that I can make a beat if I try it, and I tried and I made it, and it was fun. It just goes to show, like, just do whatever fuck you want to do. Who cares if people like it or not? As long as you have fun and you like it, who cares? And that's pretty. My name is. I just picked that name also just because like. I'm just everywhere, like Kel, my name's Kel. That's me. That's serious me making. People just know me for making, all nice music on the guitar, blah, blah, blah. But then the Thot Slayer side of me is just the goofy side that likes to do random stupid shit. So it just got to show you don't got to be super serious all the time. I don't want to be a serious ass guitar player. I didn't want to have a regular ass name. Like nothing wrong with people with normal ass names. But a lot of guitar players are just like John Mayer, Eric Clapton.
And they love that shit. That's what they live for, is to have a really serious name.
Yeah, that's boring to me. Like, I don't want to just be.
But they're trying to be Thot Slayers, is what's funny about it. So instead of using some indirect, mysterious name to slay thoughts, you're like, look, bitch, we're cutting to the fucking chase here. This is what we're doing here.
Exactly. It's just like, do what you want. That's what my name means. Do what you want. There's a serious side to everybody. There's a goofy side to everybody.
So my ultimate question, to get to the serious side of you, is so with so many genres and so many different types of music that you're involved with and work on, Where do you start? What was the first music that you loved?
Honestly, what got me into music was Guitar Hero. I wasn't doing shit. I was like 12. I was in fucking Walmart, lost my mom, and I was walking around and they had the Guitar Hero 3 demo, and I was like, that's stupid. And I tried to play it, and I fucking sucked at it, and I was like, damn. And I got off, and then I watched some white dudes get on and start playing, and they was killing it. And I was like, oh, you got to press the button and this at the same time. So I was all right, and I tried it again, and I was fucking it up, playing some classic rock, some Smoke on the Water or some shit. I was like, damn, this shit fun. And then when I found my mom, I was like, yo, give me this. I want this game. And she got me that shit for Christmas. And I was blowing through that shit, got through it on Expert. I was like, Dad, look, I can play this shit on Expert. I was fucking Guitar Hero up. And he's like, you can't play no real guitar though. And I was like, no, I can't. And then for my birthday, he got me a guitar. And then
How old were you?
Like fucking 12. And I wasn't into shit. Before that, I was just into whatever my parents listened to, oldies and hip hop shit on the radio. But rock was like a whole new genre to me. So playing on Guitar Hero, learning about all these metal bands like Metallica and Iron Maiden, I was like, yo, this shit is fucking dope. And it made me feel different than other music I'd ever heard. So I started on like classical rock and shit. And I started taking lessons at this like mom and pop guitar shop in Phoenix. And it was just a guitar store and they did lessons there. And he was a rock guy. So he taught me classic rock and shit. And I learned classic rock on the guitar, but I didn't know how to read. So when I went to high school, then my dad put me in a classical guitar class, learn how to read music, learn classical, gain appreciation for classical. And high school, I was doing, metal, classical, got into indie. And then when I got into college, I took jazz, and then that gave me appreciation for R&B and jazz.
Yeah.
And when I got out of college, I was like, damn, I know all these different, because every genre.
So literally, the
different
guitar
techniques.
led you to all those genres. That's really, really interesting.
Yeah, made me just appreciate all music. Damn, there's something.
And ultimately, video games led you to music.
Yeah, if it wasn't for fucking Guitar Hero, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing right now, honestly.
That's like and that's one of the most interesting finding music stories that I've had on this show. So I like that. But like there's a lot of that. And internet has kind of revolutionized like making music. Even rappers like YM not
YMB something.
I'm being extra disrespectful to them because they're actually dope. Corday and and Amir, they all met through talking, playing PlayStation, and rapping, and even Brockhampton met through a fan club of my bad, press the button too many times. Through a fan club of a Kanye West forum on Reddit is how Brockhampton got formed.
That's funny.
It's just a bunch of Kanye fans. So yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, so that's how they got formed. So it's interesting. I wish I was young enough to be that cool. So that's pretty dope that it goes that way. So, and you were 12. When did you start formulating bands and getting into recording and performing? And wait, to run it back, how hard is it, like, to go from expert on Guitar Hero? Did that mean that you were not any good at guitar? How much of a basis did that build, like being an expert at Guitar Hero for actually playing the guitar?
I think it helps you coordinate your hands together because you have to do everything at the same time and together. So it was just kind of like, it helped me get my hands, like, it was kind of like practicing, like, just the movement of it, the rhythm, the muscle memory of it, of moving your fingers in that way. So when I got to the guitar, it was like already, my hands was already in sync with each other. There's exercises they make you do where you kind of just do your hands together. and see
You
if you
could
can
do
it again.
that really easy. I see.
So it helped just get motor skills on your hands better.
And that's a huge part of being a thought slayer as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Speedy fingers. Let me tell you, I'm not super coordinated, and it's ruined everything for me. You'll have to. Can you
bro.
show me? Can you show me where the G spot is?
Yeah, I don't know where it's at. You just use one finger. Just use one finger and just act like you calling somebody over. Or you picking your nose.
Oh,
Or just do the alphabet with your tongue. A,
A,
B, C.
T, E. That wasn't doing the alphabet with my tongue. What was that? Oh, oh my god!
Don't talk the alphabet into the coochie. You want to spell it with your tongue, like.
Okay, A.
Yeah, yeah. She I don't know how she gonna feel about you yelling alphabets to her pussy. A B C.
A B C D. That's gonna be my death metal shit. Fuck you.
There you go.
The death metal Thot Slayer album. It doesn't have to be trap.
Yep.
And yo, you never sent me that beat. I could have killed the whole Thot Slayer thing for you and spared you this whole conversation by just emailing. I'd be like, oh, this shit is hot. I'll rap over anything.
Oh shit.
I used to try to be like the Tupac of rapping. It's where your vocals were so good, you take that beat away, and it's like, what the fuck kind of horrible beat was Tupac rapping over?
See, mine's the opposite. Mine's like, yo, I made this dope ass beat, and it's like, yo, what the fuck is he saying on top of this beat? Like, if you took me off of the song, the beat is good on its own, and I just had to fucking throw my voice on top of it just to do it. I feel like when I rapped on it, I got inspiration from ignorant rappers that just say the dumbest shit, but it's funny as fuck to me. Like early Tyler, the Creator, he literally has a song called "Bitch Suck Dick," and that shit is funny as fuck. The hook is literally he's saying "Bitch Suck Dick," and that's it. And I just think that shit's funny. Or like,
why? Because that always turned me off to Tyler, the Creator. I like him way more now.
But not his ignorant old shit.
No, I do like brash like statements or bold statements, but I like bold statements for a reason. I don't want you to just be messy to be messy.
See, I see it as just like, it's funny because sometimes you can't tell, are they saying that stupid shit to say it, or do they really like mean it sometimes? Like another guy, this is really funny to me, Ugly God, he has a diss track about himself. And in the song, he is talking shit about himself and like shit that only he would know. The hook is like, he's like, fuck ugly God. He's like, back in third grade, your coach kicked you off the team. You wear them same pair of jeans. Like he was just roasting himself. And it's like, who does that?
That's clever.
Like nobody can roast him now.
That's different than saying bitch suck dick. Kind of. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It's just I don't know what it is. I think it's just pure fun. It's just fun to me. Like I know a lot of people don't like Blueface. I'm sure you probably don't either. But the stupid lines he makes just fucking makes me laugh. And
why would I dislike Blueface? What has he done to me? What has that man done to me?
Nothing. Just like some people don't like his music because how the ignorant shit he says. There's literally a line where he's like, I buy her a fit every time she throw a fit. Or he says,
That's clever though. Clever.
Or he said,
no, I want to talk about this real quick though, because I feel like there's so many different categories of that even you're reflecting on. Like that's a clever. Sometimes something is so basic that it's clever, and that's one of them. And it's also so basic that it's unorthodox. Like even with but also like there's a lot of things that are very like where you live. oriented. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people think that Young Thug and his dialect is funny or whatever, and it can be, but he's often very clever and knows exactly what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And he even lets people know, but they just negate that for the sake of like cutting down his worth almost like because it's slime language. Being in Atlanta, I understand what they're saying so much more in the culture and the heartbeat of it, you know. Um, so I don't know. It's kind of bogus that well, so like I'm like, what you're talking about is a lot of different brands of comedy. I guess
What about? He has a line where he's like, "Cheap it." He said, "Creeping in my Jeep turned it into Jeepers Creepers." That don't mean shit, but it's just funny that he
no,
fucking.
it's clever though. It's multi-layered.
What about when he said, "I let her suck the dick hole through the dick hole," as in like through the zipper hole. He rhymed dick hole
That's
with dick hole. A lot of
sometimes,
people won't think that's clever. A lot of people think it's just ignorant. But I like it. I think it's funny.
yeah, I think it's clever. I think it's poetry.
Yeah, me too. Shakespeare is not dead. He is
Yeah,
alive in all the rappers.
well, you gotta look. Shakespeare isn't dead because poetry is everywhere. From a Blueface
Oh,
to
shit.
a Halsey or whatever to a fucking I don't like even like Joe Budden is poetry when he goes on a rant. It's just like I don't know. Don't put art in a box so much. So
Yeah,
so
that's
so
how I feel.
I get where you're coming from, but I just felt like bitch suck dick. I never saw the sarcasm. I think maybe later on, so because a lot of artists like that, um, a lot of artists like that. Like I heard that B.O.B. said that the Earth is flat, not because he actually believes it, but
That's funny.
just because so many people think one thing,
Yeah.
and to
I,
just be like, bro, think something different for once.
yeah, I think it's cool, you know. You know, like I be thinking about that shit uh like how they be talking about the stars and the earth is round, the earth is flat, the fucking different planets and stars and shit. Like, how do we know that shit exists? How do we know? I didn't see it. I haven't seen it with my own eyes. I've seen videos and pictures of shit, but I haven't seen that shit. How do we know if it's even any shit out there in space? They could just make that shit up and we just believe it as a fact. The only thing I know is out there is the sun and the moon.
Damn.
And just because they show us a video and picture and everybody believes it, I'll be thinking that shit. I'll be like, damn, we all believe things as facts just because, like, I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy that we believe things for fact and we ain't never seen it before. But we believe it to be fact because everybody it's anonymous.
Well, what
We
are we
know.
supposed to do? What are we supposed to do, and what are we supposed to believe then?
Nothing. You're right. We can't. All we have to do is be like, I believe it or I don't believe it. You can't really. There's no way of you proving it wrong. But
Like,
it's just like it's always good to know that though that everything that's presented to you isn't always true, and you all you can do is believe it is true, but don't believe it as 100% true. I guess like always know there's a fact of it being wrong because when people get proven wrong,
yo,
it fucking throws them off. But if it's like if you always have that thought in your mind like this could be false, then it
right?
won't. I
Yep.
don't know. I don't know.
Well, okay. Now think about this. When it comes to truth, let's think of it like this. Let's say I go and tell a million people that you're not a thought slayer. Do you think that affects the truth? It kind of does. I was mulling over it in my mind. I was like, if I tell a million people that he's not a thought slayer, it probably wouldn't have any impact, or they wouldn't believe me. But then I was like, I'd be a lie to say that telling a million people that he's not a thought slayer would impact the truth of that. So the
No,
truth
yeah,
is
it
a
does.
very fragile thing.
Public opinion affects things a lot, and I feel like if a bunch of people believe it, even if it's true or not, it's whatever public opinion is, and it kind of ruins that reputation of whatever it is. Like shit.
Like when Tony Stark's, when Iron Man got fucked up on national TV in his suit from the dude with them fucking whips.
With
The
the whips.
government tried to take all his shit back. They're like, give us that shit. No.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, nah, you done. It's public now that you trash. So like, even
And
though he's not trash,
he had
it
to
just looks like it.
put a chink in his armor and into the truth. But he did truthfully get fucked up at that moment. The truth is a very fragile thing, my boy. So
Yeah, it's crucial for sure. It's real crucial, and
so this is why I got into journalism. I like to put shit to the test where motherfuckers got to prove and we bring it to reality. Even though you could not be Cal, you could be a guy who looks like Cal talking to me. Is the truth that fragile though? Should I think that when I meet anybody?
I mean, when you're meeting someone, I mean, that's kind of your proof. You sit looking at them, you're seeing them, you could touch them. You know, if they're real, you could ask them questions that only they would know. But
Their cousin or twin brother.
maybe, but they might. There has to be something that only they would know that you could ask them.
Yo, well, so guess what? We're gonna see how well you can slay a thought. Fire up that guitar, and I'm gonna get my black ass out of here, and I'll let you know when I leave how I feel about your thought slaying.
All right, I'm gonna use my axe right here. This is my axe, chopping them down. Switch this. Let me switch this up real quick. There we go. Let's see how that sounds. That's how you get them real quick. When you find that key, oh, there's a key. It's right there. There you go. There's a little thought slaying for you.
Whoa! That was intense. What am I supposed to do after? Yeah. Hold on. I can't sing. I can't do nothing.
Check how many thoughts got slayed in your audience.
Yo, how many of y'all thoughts got slayed in the audience?
Oh shit.
That was pretty fucking fire right there.
You know what's funny too? People be thinking I get like hella bitches and like I got hella chicks in my DMs. But I look at my Instagram audience, it's 70% male.
Oh,
I get dudes in my DMs sending me hard eyes and shit like, bro, I get brotherly love. I get that more
bro,
than chicks.
I loved what you did. Yeah, even me asking you to get on this show was,
More brotherly love right there, bro.
yeah, it's like, I
and,
was like,
mean, you would think some girls might hate it because like some girls will see it instantly, like, wow, Thot Slayer, he's what do you call it? Disrespecting women. I'm like, no, I'm not disrespecting women. I thought is purely a dishonorable woman. Not every woman is dishonorable, but if you dishonorable, that's like saying every woman in the world is good or every man in the world is good. No, there's bad ones out there. So
there's only one of those rules that's actually true,
what?
and that's black men don't cheat.
Don't cheat.
That's the only true one, guys.
Exactly.
You heard it here. This is the final word. This is the final fucking word. Okay. You gotta let them know, bro. They'll step all over you if you don't let them know. It's tragic.
Yeah, it is tragic.
So,
The world we live in.
yeah. So it's always great to have people to laugh with and joke with and talk shit with, though, and to make music with. It's you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
what it's about.
Thanks for teaching me that today.
Yeah, bro. It's just all about doing what you like and the right people will come. Because I thought about it. I thought about like, man, having my name be a Thot Slayer, it's gonna like offend some people. If I make this song, it probably offend some people, but who cares? I want to do it. Like, I'm not intentionally directly targeting a person or people, or I'm not hurting anybody. I feel like if you're not hurting anybody, offending anybody, threatening anybody, do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know, like that's your right as a person, a human being, as an individual to do what you like. Who fucking cares what everybody else thinks? Like,
Right.
just
Well,
do what you want to do.
so who do you think then? Who do you think is gonna win this year's NBA championship?
Is there gonna be an NBA championship?
I know, right? Oh my gosh. That was just a super stoner moment because I had the greatest question ever for you. And then like it just left me entirely. Well, so what's next for you? What do you plan on doing next? Do you know? Do you think that far ahead?
Well, just focus on my band. You know, have no plan B. You have plan A and work on my band. I haven't been doing solo music just because I've been so focused on my band. But now that we got more stuff organized during this quarantine, we got like we're getting our website made. We're getting like we got our LLC done. We're getting a band bank account, business bank account, getting all the logistic crap of being in music. So now that that's starting to get settled, I think I'm gonna just work. I might drop a single soon, like just a little groovy single like that. Like just I make all type of music, some groovy shit with the guitar, heavy guitar in it, or influence of a lot of guitar, funky shit. I don't know, groovy shit.
So, well, okay, let's get into the logistics. What do you like? How has your band been able to function for so long? And what do you guys, what kind of advice could you give people who want to be in a band or want to have a team? What's been the key to you guys all equally understanding the business and being committed to the cause?
Main thing I tell people, in the way it worked for us, like we weren't organized. We was unorganized as fuck. The first time we played that first Friday. A bunch of people showed up. We got a lot of support. That first show we played, we had a tip jar out there. People was giving us a lot of money. Like people were throwing us 50s and 20s and shit. And I was like, wow, I never expected this. And it felt good to just.
Nobody took their dick out either.
No one took my money out. Like, I mean, we always have like mosh pits and shit anyway, so they would have to really try to get through the mosh pit. But somebody threw a battle of the bands thing in our tip jar, and we're like, fuck it, let's do this. Did the Battle of the Bands, won the Battle of the Bands. We won free recording out of that. Did another show. We got offered another show. Did another show. That's how we met, Zach. That's how we met Futuristic. We was playing a show, and he was there, and he saw us, and he was like, yo, come on, tour with me, And that's the one thing, consistency. That's what I know that helped us out. Like even though we was unorganized, we didn't really have everything settled right, but we kept playing. We practiced and we played shows. And when someone offered us a show, we said yes. Be consistent and just say yes. Say yes to every show. If you haven't done it before, you don't know the person. It seems legit. It seems all right. It doesn't seem any too flaky. Just say yeah and do it because you don't know what you'll get out of it. If it sucks, then now you know. So if they offer you another show, just be like, "No, I'm okay," But now you could be like, you're not like, "What if?" It's like if we would have said no to that Full Moon show that we met Futuristic at, we wouldn't have never had an opportunity to meet him and do all the stuff that we still doing with them now.
And you wouldn't be on my funky ass show. Now,
exactly. See, it all connects.
Thanks a lot, motherfucker. Now,
you called it funky.
Look what you got Cal into. Don't take shows, people. You'll develop thought slaying habits that will leave you lonely much later on in life. Well, it's been great having you today. Is there anything else you'd like to say to the people at home before we split?
Listen up, everybody. No, fellas, if your girl catches you cheating, it's her fault because she didn't believe in you. She didn't trust you. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody be easy and just try new shit. Try new stuff and do what you want to do that makes you happy. And who cares if people don't like it?
Finally, if your girl's booty has been never mind. All right, y'all. Let's get off of here. That's today's episode. We're gonna actually end it though with one last music video. Which actually, before I run it, is there anything you'd like to say? Because it's called Black something, or what's it called?
It's called Black Man. I'll just tell you now. A lot of people, all the white people, didn't like this song. All the negative comments came from white people, but it's not about that. If you think it's just about us, it's not about white people. So if you get offended, then you weren't listening to the song. It's deeper than that. This is actually one of our kind of serious songs. And it's just about just what's going on in America and how people are blind to it and like how people are just like, get over it and shit. And it's stupid. It's like, we can't get over it. It's still happening right now. All this just violence toward black people and just anybody as a minority, but that's kind of what this song's about. And we spelt it like Black Man, like Pac-Man, because it's like we just getting chased like Pac-Man by all the ghosts.
I see. Yo, hold on. Do you actually play Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, I'll whoop anybody.
Yo, the fucking Afterlife came out, or the new story mode in RoboCop came out today.
I saw that. That shit's crazy.
And I am so ready. Cash at me like $38 and
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, viewers, for entertaining you, tip me so I can get Mortal Kombat. I'm joking.
Hell yeah. If girls can do fans only and get money, you can do this and get money.
Of course. So, but I'm just talking shit. Ultimately, who needs to pay me is Complex and motherfuckers like that to come and interview bigger people than you, buddy.
Hell yeah, they ain't gonna do it for free though.
Shit, free promo. That's what the fuck. All right. Oh, I love you though, man. You know I'm just on here
Appreciate
talking
it.
shit. We're gonna play the serious video. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't like it, I'm trying to build a blacker audience anyways. Here we go.
This is what it's like to be a black man. Living in America. Police on my tail like Pac-Man. All guns to my back end. This is what it's like to be a black man. Living in America. Police on my tail like Pac-Man. All guns to my back end. This is not a world that we live in. Scared to get shot while we minding our business. They are even killing on the women and children. That's how far away to be making your living. They don't give a fuck about liberty, freedom. They beating us lies and they're thinking that we dumb. Even social media wants us to feel that we gotta get up in their face and show them where we coming from. This is our chance. This is our chance to make us stand. To make us stand. We gotta fight. We gotta fight to make it right. To make it right. This is our chance. This is our.
Yo. When this is over, I gotta bring you back because I'm gonna pull up Thought Slayer before we take you out of here. I just had
a Thot song.
Yeah. The song that bred all this bullshit. Since this is a lesson on how to slay thoughts. But so back to the song.
This is what it's like to be a black man. Living in America. Police on my tail like Pac-Man. All guns to my back end. This is what it's like to be a black man. Living in America. Police on my tail like Pac-Man. All guns to my back end. This is not a world that we live in. Scared to get shot while we minding our business. They are even killing on the women and children. That's how far away to be making your living. They don't give a fuck about liberty, freedom. They beating us lies and they're thinking that we dumb. Even social media wants us to feel that we gotta get up in their face and show them where we coming from. This is our chance. This is our chance to make us stand. To make us stand. We gotta fight. We gotta fight to make it right. To make it right. This is our chance. This is our chance to make us stand. To make us stand. We gotta fight. We gotta fight to make it right. To make it right. This is what it's like to be a black man. Living in America. Police on my tail like Pac-Man. All guns to my back end. This is what it's like to be a black man. Living in America. Police on my tail like Pac-Man. All guns to my back end.
Tell me where the drugs at. Shit, I ain't El Chapo. No, you're a thug. I'm an ordinary black dude. I'm just living my life. What's the problem? Bitch, I'm somebody's son. I'm somebody's father.
Yeah, red, white, and blue got my heart racing. Every step I take a little hesitation. God don't let them see my registration. Cause niggas get shot at traffic stops. 12 use their gun like it's happening now. Genie in the bottle, that's a pat down. Nigga last wish that he made it out. They think he dressed, so they take him out.
Okay. So now, to bring everything full circle, I'm gonna play one of your remix videos real quick too. Share screen. Hold on. Share audio. If this is gonna work. And what was the name of the Thought song?
Use a Thot. So you with an S.
Cal, use the Thought.
Yeah, just Cal, and then use a Thot. It should pop up.
Hold on. I'm gonna play one of your covers. Oh, it's right here. Oh, and it's got a video.
I had my cousin dress up as a Thot.
Your cousin, you sick fuck.
My male cousin. So it's funnier.
Oh.
Use a thot, bitch. Suck it, cock, bitch. Use a thot, bitch. You smell like hot pop, yes. Use a thot, bitch. Suck it, cock, bitch. Use a thot, bitch. You smell like hot pop, yes. Hey, all your bitches wanna do pop pills, smoke weed, get drunk, lay around, suck a dick, wear weed, eat hot Cheetos, twerking, eat McDonald's, drinking lean, be on bisexual, talking shit, wash your pussy in the fucking sink.
At the party, chilling with my crew, eating cheeses in the fucking pool. Everyone smoking and drinking brews till this girl came and said, "Hey, boo, could you please buy me some weed? I need it pretty, please." I said, "Girl, get out my face and put some lotion on your motherfucking knees." I'll exchange news for Molly. I can give you sloppy toppy. Girl, I told you already, your breath is smelling like some McDonald's coffee. Kim Kardashian on your phone, got your nude pics on your Instagram. You even call everyone fam. Bro.
Use a thot, bitch. Suck it, cock, bitch. Use a thot, bitch. You smell like hot pop, yes. Use a thot, bitch.
I just gotta say, I know girls just like that. So that song is either twice as funny or not funny at all. And you need to knock it clean the fuck off. I can't hear you. Hold on. No audio. Oh my gosh. You had it before. How were you doing it before? Just do it how you used to do it. Oh, I heard sound. Yeah. Yo, Cal, I love you. It's not working right now. I enjoyed your presence. You got to go to work. Hopefully you'll go in a good mood and not exhausted. Thank you for rocking out with me. It's been an amazing episode. I hope you guys like this kid too. Have a great day, y'all.